many of you have seen the press coverage this week about all the international activity in universities in the United States? Okay, it's been all over. New York Times, Open Doors Report, USA Today. And Michigan State's been singled out for having a lot of activity. We're in the top 10 for the number of international students studying here, or actually 9, ranked 9th, so a very big and growing community there. And we're also in the top 10 for the number of American students studying abroad. So it's a big part of what we do. A lot of activity happening. And I think one way to think about our conference today might even be to take the word abroad out of the title and to think about learning with other cultures. Because some of our speakers are actually international students who are they're going to be reflecting on their experience here. So they're learning abroad in the US. We also have a lot of students who don't travel abroad, but by having so many international students on campus, they're having international experiences in the classroom that they do on a regular basis. So it's a big part of what happens here. And we're excited to have the second annual conference of the Learning Abroad Conference. And there's a wonderful team of folks who have been preparing this. At Michigan State, we have over 200 faculty who lead study abroad programs every year. It's the largest cohort in the country. We offer 300 programs directly administered through Michigan State, which is probably the largest catalog of opportunities in the country as well. So a lot of wonderful things going on. And today we're going to be hearing about students reflecting on that experience. A lot of the speakers are study abroad returnees. How many of you have studied abroad before? And there goes the whole room practically. Okay. Do you remember the first time you did it and you came back and you had your photo, you had your slideshow on your Mac or whatever it was you wanted to talk about your parents and you wanted to show everybody what this wonderful experience you had. And people sat through the first slideshow, began to nod off towards the end. By the third time you wanted to talk about it, your friends were kind of saying, enough already. And anyone experienced that? Yeah, kind of the challenge of how do you share that wonderful thing that happened to you that means so much to you with people who haven't experienced that. There's only so far it can go. So this is a great opportunity to help students reflect further on that experience in a structured way and to connect with a community of other students who want to share more. So they want to talk more than just a slideshow, but also really a lot of thinking and a framework and how to analyze some of those experiences. As you leaf through some of the titles in the program today, you see some really catchy titles, but a lot of things that talk about how transformational this can be and how it may have confirmed one's path or perhaps changed one's direction. And the international students talk about how they had to change to fit in here. I think one of the speakers today is titled her presentation, Fitting in Shoe. What does it mean to actually fit in and become a Spartan here at MSU? So I'm really looking forward to the different presentations today. I know last year's I was just astounded by the energy that was there and the quality of the student presentation and the faculty conversations. And I'm sure we're going to have a lot of good sessions today as well. So now I'm going to hand over to my good friend and colleague, Peter Briggs. We work very closely with the Office of International Students and Scholars. We actually share a reception space. And this conference is really with 3 major players, our Office of Study Abroad, OASS, and the Faculty Learning Community. So welcome, Peter Briggs.